Hey folks, if it wasn't the other day, I happened to delete a video by accident. Gonna redo this one. What I've got back behind me is a Ponsse Ergo, about a 2008, and a couple days ago, actually last week, we started by taking apart the telescoping boom. We had to do some new slides and chains inside internally, and when the guys were doing the maintenance on it, which is pretty normal routine maintenance, we got to this particular piece, and now it's covered up, of course, but underneath this cover there's a giant gear that the whole crane swings on left and right when the guy's harvesting. And we got to adjusting the lash up there on the planetary to the big gear, and we found some teeth in there, yeah, they're about 3 inches thick, I think, those teeth. Maybe I can get a shot in there and show you what's in there. There's the teeth in the planetary. Anyways, to make a long story short, yeah, there was teeth missing, and the guy, actually, he noticed it and didn't think much of it because he always harvests on this side of the machine. And so he asked us to check it, and we did. And we had to take the whole crane off. And while we're doing that, we run all new hoses through here. It's the hoses that were through there were original and they're ready to be changed. So we don't have any problems during the winter here now. And it's just good routine, good practice to do. And like I said, last week, the idea there's a long chain in there. You have 3 sections of boom that comes out. And I think these things reach out about 35 feet when they're fully extended. I'm probably wrong. That happens from now and again. Yeah, that's we got that part done, and that part's ready to rock and roll. And then what happened was the boss, that'd be me, was running it when we were putting the crane back on it, and I noticed some drippings underneath, some oil. And so what I did was I instructed the guys that before it goes outside, you're going to find out where that oil's coming from. And that's just basic, look at it and see where it's coming from, do a little bit of investigating. And right now what we're at on the same machine takes us to the pumps. We have the crane pump and the drive pump all mounted to a splitter box right here. And what happens over time is here again, it's routine maintenance. Technically, it's got, I don't remember how many hours this machine has on it, around 8,000 I'm guessing. And it's not leaking a lot, but that hydraulic oil is leaking past the seals on the shafts, the input shafts to it. And what that does is it comes up into the splitter box, which is filled with heavyweight gear lube. Depending on the year, it could be synthetic or not. And so we have to pull these pumps back about 4 inches and remove the hoses and whatnot, or leave them hooked up. It depends on the guy and how much room we have. And generally speaking, there isn't a whole lot of room. But we have to pull them back just to put new seals, basically. We put some new seals in there to keep that what do you call it, circulating oil from the pumps from leaking into the splitter box and coming out the breather. That's how we noticed it. It was just a small bit, but man, while it's in the shop, get this done. It's going to save thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars later on. So in a way, it just so happened I paid attention, and like I said, you notice things, you push your guys onto it. This goes if you're an operator, owner, look at the stuff, follow through. All you can do is save yourself a bunch of headache and hassle and a lot of money. And, you know, we're in a nice warm place. Nothing happened to it. We're gonna put, I don't know, $50, $100 worth of O-rings and seals in it. And we're not gonna be out in the woods where the thing craps out and then you end up towing it out of the woods or in some major catastrophic failures. So, in any rate, this is always good, just good maintenance. Maintenance, and I got a new person in the shop. Not a person. Got a shop dog. Always had her. Come here, Ziva. I'm going to introduce you to my dog. One of my dogs. This is Ziva. Say hi, Ziva. What's in there? She's a good girl. She's a labradoodle. Love her to death. So, anyways, that's it for now.